Hello, people. It's been a while. Been like a month or something. Been a while. But we're back with another tier list. Today we're going to be doing a Call of Duty Zombies tier list. Um, so let's just get right into it. So, some of these maps I have not played. Just all the maps I have never played were mostly just the World at War ones, so those ones we're going to be skipping. But other than that, let's get started. Shangri-La, BO1 Shangri-La. It's aight. It was complicated, but it was fun enough and unique enough to make me like it. Plus, the last time I played BO1 Shangri-La has been a while, and my brain cannot comprehend what was going on back then, but looking back, it was just a solid map. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing amazing about it. Nothing bad about it. Just solid. Period. Moon. Ooh, Moon's A tier. It's a fun map. Wave guns, super cool wonder weapons, dual wield shotguns. Although the separated parts, they kind of sucked. The combined version was super good. You can go to like around the million with burst devices and stuff. The only thing is like the Easter egg, obviously. So much RNG trying to get that excavator. Well, that's a great map. One of my personal favorites. Nocturne Toten. It's in hindsight, it's not that good. Me not being biased, it's not very good. It's very small, very tight. Nothing really too solid in the map besides that it was the first ever map ever made. Nothing else to it. Verrucht. It's okay. It's a little bit. I think it's better than Noct. Noct is fine, I guess, but Verrucht. I say Verrucht is a great map. I'll put Verrucht up here. I'm saying Verrucht is up here just because it introduced perks, and that's it. Without Verrucht, we wouldn't have like the perks we all know and love. We wouldn't have like Jug, Double Tap, any of that without Verrucht. That's why I'm putting Verrucht up here. Shino Numa, BO1. Yeah, okay. Shino Numa BO1 was meh. It was alright. There's nothing really. I mean, actually, it's a little bit. No, it's down here. It's okay. It's not great, but it's not bad. The Wonder Off, obviously, cool. Just it's a solid map, but it doesn't have any outstanding qualities to make it go anywhere past here. It's just a basic map. That's really it. Derice. It's up here. It's good. Derice, it's good. It's nothing bad about Derice, period. That's all I could really say, and it's justified for itself. It introduced the Pack-a-Punch machine. It was just, in general, just a solid map. You're able to do a bunch of stuff. Training. Even, like, if you want, go get around a trillion on the catwalk. Like, you can just, there's so much versatility with Derice. Plus the teleporters and stuff. Oh, just an overall cool map. And very innovative. I have no idea what these are. But they all look very boring. Nocturne Toten. Which one is this? Because there's like 4 of them. Assuming this is the original Nocturne Toten, I think. Wait, Nocturne Toten BO3. Wait, no, I guess Kino. I'm assuming this is the original one, the original ones. It's back here with them. It's Nocturne Toten is generally just not the best map in the world. It was cool because it was the first zombies map ever, but other than that, it ain't all there. Moving on, next thing. Bus Depot. Yeah, farm. No, town. Town was fun, actually. Town, you can get to like around 20 pretty easily with your friends. It was cool. Honestly, I remember just rocking Town with like 3 of my buddies for hours. Just seeing how long I can go without that jug door. or something like that. It was just super fun in general. Like, going back to Transit, it had a very good idea, but because it was on an Xbox 360 and the graphics could not keep up with what Transit was, it wasn't good. But if it was on a PS4, I think Transit would have been a top 10, maybe even a top 5 map, because it had the right idea, just executed on the wrong console, especially with the denizens and all the lava and the goddamn jet gun. Oh my god, it was horrible. But other than that, honestly, Transit was fine, I guess, but yeah, just executed wrong with all the smoke and stuff. Nuketown's pretty fun. It was what zombies is as its core, as I can't speak, at its core. Get a gun, survive until you die. Nothing else to it. That was really all there was to it. Survive until you die. Hope you get Jug early, and if you don't, it's a solid, challenging map. Yeah. Die Rise. This map can go die in a hole. I hate Die Rise with a burning passion. Literally, the best part of the map was a sliquifier. That was pretty cool. Other than that, this map can go burn. It sucked. Getting launched off the map, falling off the map, slipping off the map. I don't even know, getting crushed by elevators. The best part of the map was Liquefier and Who's Who. Like, Who's Who was so cool. Like, honestly, is the best perk ever. Better than Jug. Obviously. But, no, the serious on Die Rise just sucked. It was bad. It was just very, very bad. Nothing else to it. It was not good. Mob of the Dead. This goes up here. I don't really think Mob needs an explanation, but just to the one person in the world who's never played Mob of the Dead, it's just good. Wonder Weapons, great. Metrolic Withering, even just the Blundergat and Magmagat, those things were just solid in general. But once you upgrade it, great Wonder Weapon. You obviously have the good old tried and true ray gun and the Mark II. Just a great map. You had a lot of things to do. Great Easter egg. In general, just a good map. Nothing else to it. Great map. Top 5. Top 5. No, probably top 3, top 2 even. But moving on. Buried. I'll put this right here. Buried is, I think it's, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I think Buried might be my number 1 all-time, and scratch that. It's my number 2, favorite map ever. I just loved it growing up. I played it a lot. I've had a lot of time on Buried. I just remember, learning when the LSAT was up on the roof. I just thought that was a random ledge that Treyarch made, but then I realized it was by up there. You just cannot hear me talk about anything else but Buried. Oh, I just loved it. So fun. Easy, but can be a challenge if you played right. And even Leroy. Just cool concepts. It's just great. Nothing else about it. It's just good. Nothing else I can say about it. Origins. Honestly, I think this map is... honestly, I think Origins is better than Mob of the Dead. These two are interchangeable, but I think Origins is better than Mob of the Dead. Origins, it's a challenge if you don't know what you're doing, but once you know what you're doing, it's still fun. It's not like some maps where you know what you're doing and it gets boring after 5 minutes. Origins, you have so much replayability with the staves. You can go, hey, I want to learn how to get the wind staff today. The next day, oh, hey, how do I get the ice staff? Oh, the next day, oh, how do I get the fire staff? It's just so much replayability in the map. Especially with, everything. Cool ideas with the panzers and the walking robots. A great Easter egg. Literally, it's just good, great, amazing. And it just caters to everybody. Even if you don't really know what you're doing, you can still, build the wind staff with relative ease. I remember, I I learned how to build the wind staff without any YouTube videos. That was like the proudest day of my life. But in general, Origins is just a great map. Nothing else to it. Outbreak. I'm assuming this is the Outbreak from... Yep, this is from Advanced Warfare. Unpopular opinion coming your way. Yeah, I loved Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare was a great game. Not gonna lie. It felt like Black Ops 3 just with a little bit wonkier exosuits and like jumping around. The zombies were good. Owlsy had a pretty good storyline. Outbreak in general was just a solid map. It was just good. It had a solid Easter egg, done it a few times. Just was a good map. Nothing else to it. Infection zombies were obviously annoying, but were doable. The upgrade system was a little bit annoying. Once again, doable. Just in general, it's just a solid map. Nothing else to it. Actually, I'll put this up here. Yep. Verrückt. Original Verrückt? Okay, wait, I'm gonna switch these two. Yeah, so Verrückt, once again, like I said for the first one, it was very, like, what's the word? It was very, like, introducing and creative with the perk system. Without Verrückt, we wouldn't have the perks we live today. So, that's all I can say. That's why, by itself, that's why it's B tier. But for the gameplay, honestly, the gameplay kind of sucked. It was a hard map, but in general, it's just fun. Infection, by far the worst. By far the worst Advanced Warfare zombies map. Yeah, it was meh. It wasn't very good. Yeah, it's back here. It's not that good. The Easter egg was pretty tedious. But other than that, Infection was really honestly kind of fun, but the bosses were once again a pain. And just the map in general just felt wonky. It just didn't feel right. It just didn't really feel all too good. Moving on, Carrier. Okay, maybe totally being biased. Carrier is my favorite AW map by far. It was actually fun. The Wonder Weapon, the Limbo was fun. M1 Iron's favorite gun, like almost in Call of Duty history. But M1 Iron's just fun. Cell 3, fun to use. Limbo, very unique. It shoots a laser beam that pretty much cuts them, like slices them in half. You tell me that's not unique, I don't know what is. It's just a great map in general. The atmosphere felt good. The Easter egg wasn't so challenging to the point where you can't complete it, but it didn't feel so easy to the point where you can just do it too many times over. In general, just unique. You had to go into a shark tank. You had to get drunk. It was just a very unique map and honestly quite creative. Once again, just solid. Descent. I'm gonna put this a little bit above Outbreak. Descent was good, by far being the hardest map. But honestly, Descent, there isn't too much to say about it. It was good, but I really don't know what to say about it. It was good, but it wasn't so amazing. It was just solid. The Wonder Weapon, the Trident was meh. I mean, it was pretty good, I guess, but it was cool with the supply drops and stuff. You're able to get the mecha suits and stuff. Although the Easter egg did feel a little bit wonky, especially if you're doing it solo. That step where you had to depressurize the zone, doing that solo is near impossible. But if you hop on with your buddies, you would have a great time with Descent. It's just fun in general. Yeah. Okay, water break real quick. Good water. Okay. Shadows of Evil, another S tier map. Shadows of Evil was a great map. There's nothing else to it. It's just great. Very cool. Very cool atmosphere. Feeling like you're in like Chicago slash LA, like in like the 50s and 60s. Storyline was cool. Even the characters. We only saw the characters in that map only, but those characters have a pretty good lasting impact. Even like all of them, just in general, and the cutscene for Shadows of Evil even loading in, that was cool. In general, just a great map. Once again, can't stop saying that enough. Shadows of Evil, I think, is probably my third personal favorite map ever, behind Berries. The only problem with Shadows of Evil is when it came out, it was a little bit complicated because as a launch map, it was a little bit much with the beast mode. But other than that, honestly, just a great map. The vibe of the map just felt great. The rituals to unlock Pack-a-Punch felt great. The wall running felt great. Just in general, it just felt great. And even the new starting pistol, even that thing just felt great. Everything about it just felt better and different. But usually, if that happens, it would usually fails. But Shadows, it made it a great map. One of my personal favorites. The Giant. I'll put it right. It's better than Derice BO1. Yeah, The Giant was pretty much just a remake. It was really just Derice and BO1, just with better graphics. And, like, yeah. There's really nothing better or worse about the BO1 Derice. It was just good in general. Yeah, we're done. Dead Ops Arcade. Oh my god, it's been a while since I've seen that. Wow, okay. Honestly, it's been too long since I've played Dead Ops Arcade. I think the last time I played it is when it barely came out. I played it for like an hour, and then I haven't touched it since. Any of the Dead Ops Arcades, actually. Jesus. Okay, oh wow, we have a lot of maps to go. Okay, I'm gonna be here for a while. Okay, Horizon Drac. Better than shit. This is Horizon Drac. That is my personal favorite map of all time. It is just so good of a map. You have so much replayability with the bows. Getting a new bow each and every time. Sure, yes, it can be very easy at times. But that's the one thing about Horizon Drac. Even if it's easy, it still feels like you have a... It still feels like it can... How do I explain it? Like it can pleasure you, even if you're easy. Even if it is easy. It caters to everybody. Like the very skilled and advanced players. And even the noobish, brand new players. It's what I love about Horizon Drac. It's so much replayability. I can't even count the amount of times I've done the Easter egg on that map. It's barely ever gotten old. I've done it at least 20 to 25 times. It's just great in general. Nothing to complain about it. Besides that, it may be a little bit too easy. But other than that, I've seriously just great map. If I was not being biased here, this would be up here for me, but because that's going to be right here. Zetsubo. The worst good map ever made. Yeah, put it right there. Zetsubo is the worst good map ever made. No, worst great map ever made, actually. Zetsubo is good. The only problem I can truly say about Zetsubo is the amount of time it takes to get set up in it. Oh my god, it takes 25 million years to get set up in Zetsubo. I believe it takes around 30 to 40 minutes if you know what you're doing. If you don't, like an hour, and that's a little bit nuts to get set up with all your perks and your guns. That's a little bit crazy. But other than that, honestly, Zetsubo's atmosphere, great. Um, the atmosphere in Zetsubo, good. The boss fight, intense enough, but good at the same time. Even the KT4, the Wonder Weapon, it's still good. Zetsubo is like the jack of all trades. There's nothing really one bad thing about it besides the time setting up. Well, okay, then it's not the jack of all trades. It's like the jack of 99.7% of trades. But you get the idea. That's about just a solid map. Nothing else bad about it. Gorod Krovi. That's a borderline S tier, I'm not gonna lie. Gorod Krovi, I remember the day it came out. I was on vacation with like two of my cousins, and his brother brought his PS4. Jess got it, and then we all were together as we all rode the dragon. The first time. That was like the coolest thing any of us have ever seen. Riding that dragon to get to Pack-a-Punch, we had no idea what we were doing. It was just so cool doing that. So cool with Garrod. Even bringing back some of the older guns like the PPSH was great. The FFAR, the FAMAS, great. Honestly, the whole atmosphere just felt great. Even the dragon breathing fire, that was still a cool little touch. Sure, it could be a little bit annoying at times, but seriously, it was just good. Nothing bad about it once again. Revelations. Personally, I generally don't like this map all that much, but it's pretty good. It's up here. I'll put it right here. Yeah, Revelations, in hindsight, I don't like it all that much, but most people do. It's cool because you can upgrade the Apophagon. There's a lot of unique things you can get, like, was it the God Helmet, I believe it was? That pretty much gave you, like, 9 hits to go down or something crazy. But, once again, the only thing about Revelations, you need to know what you're doing. If you do not know what you're doing on Revelations, you might as well just, like, give up. Because it's very hard to, like, know what you're doing to get by if you don't know what you're doing. I'm sorry, I'm losing my words right now. But in general, Revelations, again, the Pack-a-Punch kind of complicated. Like, if you have no idea what we're doing, you're not going to know to shoot out all, like, his, I don't know what those would be, like his, what would they be? His, like, veins? Blood vessels things? I don't know. But other than that, though, it's a good map. The Apophagans are cool. The storyline is great. That's the whole reason of the map. The storyline is just the best part of the map, period. But in general, Apophagan Servant, cool. Takio's Sword, that's also pretty cool. Generally, just a solid map. Shino Numa, what is it? World at War, I believe? No, I'm not sure. Shino Numa World at War. With this borderline, yeah. It was fun, but obviously it had its bugs with the Wonder Waff. It did have its bugs with the Wonder Waff, but other than that, it was honestly cool with the traps and everything. It was just a solid map. It was better than probably the BO1. Yeah, but other than that, it was solid. BO3 knocked. I'm just gonna put this with it's probably the second person, yeah. Once again, it was. The only reason people think it's a good map is because it started the whole entire zombies chain. But if we take that out of the picture, it's a very bad map if we take that out of the picture. But if we don't, it's still a pretty meh map. But yeah, just too small, not enough perks and stuff. Just didn't feel right, felt wonky. Just in general, it was just a meh map. Oh god, my age. Okay. Varooks. BO3. Yeah, I'll put this right behind normal Verrucht. It was alright, I guess. That I honestly I never even liked Verrucht, but I guess I've played it a few times on Chronicles. It's never been like such a bad map to the point where it's unplayable, but it's never been a map where I would go out of my way just to play. Next, I guess it's Hino Numa, but yeah. So Shino Numa BO3 Shino Numa. Yeah, it was pretty good. I think it's probably the best version of Shino Numa because the first one had a bunch of bugs, and BO1 was. I mean, I guess I'll put BO1s up here. I guess. And yeah, BO3 though had the Wonder Fizz, which was cool. What else? You were actually able to pull pretty good guns out of the box. Pretty sure like the Wonder Waff was still in there. I can't remember what it was, but there was another gun in there that just felt that was in there. That was really good. I forgot what it was. Might have been the Thunder Gun, but I'm not too sure. But in general, just meh, I guess. Kano. This one I'm probably gonna lose a bunch of you guys, so I mean Kino, it's fun. Actually, yeah, Kino, it's fun, but in the hindsight of things, it's one of the most overrated maps ever. I love Kino, you love Kino, hell, your mom loves Kino, but seriously, in hindsight, it didn't have too much to offer. Pack-a-Punch Machine. Oh wait, Derice invented that. Teleporting. Oh, Derice did that. What else was there? The one thing it did do, the Thunder Gun. That was pretty good. But other than that, there wasn't much to go on. It was like good, yeah, but like seriously, nah. But seriously, though, it's a good map. What am I saying? It's a good map. It's fun. You can just hop on it anytime you feeling it. Just, oh hey, I think I'm gonna play some Kino. Oh, that's pretty good. You wanna hop on with me? Yeah, okay. We go play Kino for like 4 hours, and that's when it gets pretty fun. But other than that, it's just good. Yeah, I just lost every single person watching this video. Okay. Ascension, is BO3, I'm assuming? BO3 Ascension. BO3 Ascension was fun. It's a borderline A tier, I'd say. Ascension BO3, yeah, it was fun. Just the goddamn monkeys. I hate those monkeys with a burning passion, but in general, it's just fun. Gersh devices, honestly, one of my personal favorites. Gershes are just cool items in general. What else? Thunder Gun, that was good. Ray Gun obviously exists. Um, just cool map in general. The rocket, that was cool to me. That was always cool to me. What else is there? Yeah. In general, just a solid map. Nothing bad about it, but nothing outstanding about it, nothing bad about it. Shangri-La BO3. It's in front of the original. It's really just the old Shangri-La with better graphics. That's about it. Yeah, Moon BO3. Honestly, I think the original Moon was honestly better than BO3 Moon. I don't know, it just felt different. The BO1 or the whatever, yeah, the BO1 Moon just felt better, felt different. The atmosphere felt better. In general, I just can't really explain it, but the original Moon just felt different. It just felt better. The BO3 one. Plus, the BO3 I have some hate towards because I remember one of the I can't speak excavators trapped me and my buddy, and we were one step away from doing the Easter egg. Just got the right excavator. Oh my god, I cannot talk. Excavator. It's for the Easter egg. We go out. Oh no, they trapped us in spawn. it literally trapped us in spawn on round 27. We didn't give up for a while, but we finally did at round like 41, 39 or something. 41 or 39, one of the two. Over 10. Oh my god, it was torture. So bad. Origins, BO3 Origins. It's Origins. It's up at the top. I don't care what you tell me. Origins is Origins. Origins is good. Origins is great. It just, once again, nothing bad about it. It's Origins. What are you gonna say? It's Origins. It's fun. You can replay it as many times as you want. It's just it's Origins, just with a beefed up Panzer. I mean, I guess that's kind of annoying, but other than that, it's just fun. Zombies in Spaceland. Yeah, that was the best I can't speak. Infinite Warfare zombies map, and it still kind of sucked. Or even the Redwoods, honestly, kind of sucked too. Nope, where's the Dyrus? The Dyrus sucked. Doris. This is the original Doris. Where would I put it? Right here. Way back in the day. This would be, honestly, better than the Giant and the original Doris. This is gonna be up here in front of Buried. This was the map that truly introduced it all. The Pack-a-Punch. The PAP. The most, like, sought-after thing ever. In general, just a solid, good map. Sure, it could get a little bit boring once you got, like, the Wonderwaff and camped at the root, or camped on the catwalk for, like, till around trillion with a, like, a Browning or something. But, oh, what did I just hit? But, other than that, it was honestly just fun. Sorry, I didn't know what I just hit. Okay. It's fine, I guess. Yeah, just good. Oh, this is what happened down here. Shalon Shuffle? What the hell is this? I have no idea what attack of it. I played this map once. I didn't get very far, and frankly, I don't even remember because I played it at launch. Yeah, I don't know. No, the Beast from Beyond. I think I played this once and it was meh. What the hell? I'm assuming these are World at War maps because I never played World at War. I think I played the Darkest Shore like once. Then at like my friend's place, and after that I never touched it. So all of these. But frankly, for a bunch of like zombie YouTubers and stuff, supposedly all these maps were like pretty bad. Frozen Dawn. Oh, Voyage of Despair. Ooh, okay. Voyage was decent. It's in front of Zombies. Voyage, I've played Voyage like 3 times. Each time I've had a decent time, but never like a great time. It's just fine, I guess. It's not so bad, but it's like not like so good. Kino, this is old school Kino. Where is it? Where is Kino at? Right here. I'm gonna put this right under it. Yeah, once again, it's good. It was fun, but it was just not innovated. It was fun just hopping on, being able to like chill out, have an easy time, but it was just not that innovative. Okay, next one. Actually, no. Water break time. Again, I'm thirsty. I'm out of water. Dang it. Okay. IX. Honestly, I think this is probably the best Black Ops 4 map. I'm gonna put this at the top. I'm gonna put Shang in front of it. IX was solid. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. IX was good. I've played it not too many times, but I've played it enough times to know like what's about to get the Wonder Weapon a few times. Never done the Easter egg, but it was just good. From what I remember, it wasn't I mean, Black Ops 4 in general had such high hopes, just never executed it right. Especially with them, like the whole new perk system and stuff. They were too ambitious, I guess. But it was solid, but not amazing. I remember was it like the gladiator fights in the middle? That was pretty cool, but the gameplay was cool. The atmosphere felt cool, but really, other than that, it was just a standard, decent map. Blood of the Dead, because of what it was meaning to follow. I'm gonna put this up here. It was not too bad. Actually, you know what? That'll be nice. Because this map was the direct sequel to this map, people had such high hopes for it, and it did not deliver. Not even close. The one thing I would say it has was a very cool cutscene with Richtofen, pretty much dying. But that was a cool scene, but other than that, really, it was not that good. Gameplay, meh. Atmosphere, meh. Just meh, general. Classified. Now, I've played all these Black Ops 4 maps, and I'm not gonna lie, they all sucked. Besides Classified. Classified was, right here. It was meh. Dead of the Night sucked. Ancient Evil, slightly. I'm gonna say these two are up here. Slightly better than these two. Alpha Omega, back here, sucked. Tag, the freaking Tundra gun? Who thought of that? This is worse than Alpha. Alpha's pretty bad. So we'll just go over it. Ancient Evil, decent idea, just meh. Dead of the Night, meh. Alpha Omega, cool idea with all the ray guns, meh. Executed wrong. Tagger and Toten, Tundra gun, and the Wonderwaffe sniper, worst ripoffs you can single-handedly make. Not gonna lie. Okay, moving on with my mini rant about Black Ops 4 sucking. 5. Honestly, 5 was solid. I'm not gonna lie. 5 was better than Classified. Yeah. 5 was... Actually, I'm gonna put this right here. In front of the Shino Numas. 5 was fun if you were looking for a challenge. 5 was a very hard map, but it was also very cool with the Pentagon Thief. Was it a bonfire sale with the pack-a-punch only being 1,000? That was a super cool idea. The characters are cool. You can be freaking John F. Kennedy. If that's not cool, I don't know what is. You're literally playing as the president, kicking zombie ass. It's cool. It's great idea. Okay, moving on. Dead Ops Arcade. I think this is the one. I'll say, yeah, I don't know enough about any of the Dead Ops arcades. I've played them all, just, it's been a long time. So as for this one I've played once and barely remember, but this is the original Ascension. Was it BO1 Ascension became a thing? This Ascension was, honestly, yeah, actually, the atmosphere in the original Ascension just felt better to me. Once again, what was it with Moon? The Ascension atmosphere just felt better than the Black Ops 3 one. I don't know, once again, I don't know how, it just felt different. The monkeys felt more there. They felt more needed. I don't know, the rocket was also such a cool idea for its time. We haven't seen anything like that coming up to that point. We had a teleporter, a pack-a-punch, and a few perks to the name. But other than that, there was really nothing. The rocket was the first real thing that was out of the ordinary. I think so. Shangri-La was not to be a... Yeah, general, just cool idea for its time. Great idea for its time. Call of the Dead. This is right behind... This is right behind Reese. Screw George. But other than that, great map, great atmosphere. Definitely the best wonder weapons ever. Definitely. Not like they were so bad to the point where you were literally better off using the M1911. But yeah. Scavenger, obviously super cool. I always liked using it. It was just such a cool idea. An exploding sniper. That was just cool. The VR11, it was bad. It was so bad. I would literally rather come up to a zombie, use my fist, than use that thing. It was just bad. Literally, you would get it for the Easter egg and throw it immediately right back in the box. Unless you know what the co-op ability was, you just threw it right back in the box. It was not very good, and even then, unless you were that teammate who went down like every other 5 minutes, then just no point of keeping the VR11. It was so bad. Also, why runs to like past round 40 on Call of the Dead are like nearly impossible. Like, there's probably only a handful of them past round 50. Round 100, I don't think it's ever even been reached with Call of the Dead. I don't think even the relaxing end can freaking get to round 100 on Call of the Dead. That's saying something. Relaxing end's freaking crazy. Firebase Z. Not gonna lie, I kind of hated this map until about 3 weeks ago when I came back and replayed it. I played Firebase Z, like, I played it a bunch right when it came out, and then I stopped playing Cold War, and then I came and I played Cold War like 3 weeks to a month ago, and I revisited Firebase Z. It was alright. Before I replayed that would have been worse than Zombies in Spaceland. But now I give it a solid B tier. It was meh. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. The Wonder Weapon was cool, but other than that, it just felt a little bit off, I guess you can say. I don't know why, it just felt off somehow. Like some zombie maps, you just have a good feeling right off the bat. Firebase Z, I just didn't have that feeling. I had the feeling like it was just like alright. It wasn't no like Gord Crovey Origins level, but it ain't no like Zombies in Spaceland Ancient Evil level. It's just alright. It's mid class. Dime Machina. The Zombies map sounds like my grammar. Very bad, but not gonna lie, this map surprised me. This map very much surprised me. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually I would go back to Cold War just to play this map a bunch. I enjoyed Die Machina. Like I remember the day the map came, or I remember the day it came out. Period. That ray gun, nuts. It was also great seeing the ray gun on top again. We haven't seen that since Jesus. What's it got to be since? I don't even know. But Die Machina, it was just fun. The Easter egg was pretty good. The Wonder Weapon, once again, replayability. It was cool being able to choose, what was it? Like lightning, something else, something else, something else. I forgot. It's been a while. But yeah, it was just a good map. Fun. I would replay it any day of the week. It was just solid. Now, last but not least, Dead Ops Arcade 3. This is a never played. I've literally never touched it. I didn't even know it existed until about 30 seconds ago. So, that's my list. We got this. I think Origins to be the best map ever. I'm on Origins team, not Mob of the Dead team. But in general, most of these maps, most of the Call of Duty Zombies maps from Black Ops 3 and before, all great maps. You really can't change my mind. The worst map from behind that was probably like Transit and Die Rise, but those two maps aren't even close to what these two maps are. Like, how do I explain it? Like, the two worst, just Origins by itself brings both of them back up to good. Origins in general can take any map you throw at it, and it just carries them to the top automatically. Origins single-handedly the best zombies map ever. So much replayability with the stabs. The characters, just cool characters. Takio, Dempsey, Nikolai, just a random group of people you wouldn't expect to be friends. Turned out to be the best group of people we've ever seen. Takio, the one all about honor and swords. Dempsey, a serious army man, but is still a super lovable character. What's his name? Richtofen. We didn't know it at the time, but he would turn out to be a lot of people's favorite character. And lastly, a drunk Russian who all he cared about was vodka. How do you not like that? So, period. That's my list. Thank you guys for watching. And also, if someone can tell me what these are, the Temple, Felicity, not Felicity, I've been watching too much Arrow. I can't, too bad talking. Overlook, House, Facility, not Felicity. But I never heard of these maps ever. I've heard of all these other ones. Besides Shallon and Shuffle, I know what that is. But I've heard of all these other maps. I've just never played them. But I've never heard of these. House, Overlook, Temple, Facility. I got it right. Yeah, but that's my list pretty much. Die Rise, go die in a hole. Screw Die Rise. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go to bed now. Goodbye.